Alcohol can affect us emotionally, and the more we have, the more negative the effect. So to understand this, you do need to understand emotions. I did a whole bunch of videos on emotions. If it's something you're interested in, you can go check those out. They're on the YouTube channel. Just search for emotions. But just to give you a quick basic understanding, emotions are internal signals we get related to something going on. They alert us to something happening to us, around us, in us, or something we perceive or think or believe has happened. There's a lot of reasons we can feel different emotions, things like anger, sadness, loneliness, fear, joy, shame, hurt, those sorts of things. What's important is that there are reasons we feel these things, and that is what we seek to figure out when we deal with our emotions. We try to figure out what's causing whatever we're feeling and then figure out how we should respond. Emotions in and of themselves are not bad or necessarily wrong, but we can feel them for all sorts of reasons, and some of those reasons could be good or some not. But the feeling isn't something I consider good or bad. It's just a sign pointing to investigate something else. We also react to our emotions, and how we react can definitely be right and good and faithful, or wrong and unhealthy and destructive. The goal of dealing with emotions is to figure out what we feel, why we feel it, and what to do about it. The thing about alcohol and how it affects our emotions is that the effects of drinking alcohol, especially a lot of it, can numb us to whatever we're feeling. Now you're probably thinking, well, duh, that's why I drink. I get it. That's why I drank for a long time too. What starts out as drinking to feel good can become drinking to not feel bad. Pain, discomfort, stress, anxiousness, shame, whatever it is that a lot of emotions produce, much of that is uncomfortable. All these feelings are impacted by alcohol and its ability to numb or blunt what we experience. Now, this isn't news to many people. Most of us know this and have experienced it. What we might not know or maybe accept is that this is not a helpful way to deal with feelings, and it's actually making things worse. When we use alcohol to numb our feelings, we're not addressing the emotion and why we're experiencing it. We're only dealing with what we feel, which is uncomfortable, and we don't like it. Remember, I said there's a reason we feel what we feel, and when we numb it, we don't explore it. Uncomfortable emotions sort of serve as a red flag for something going on in us, and that feeling motivates us to explore it and resolve it. Alcohol numbs the feeling, and when the pain and the discomfort are numbed, we no longer have that nudge to wrestle with or explore what's causing us to feel a certain way. You do this enough over time, and what you have is pent-up, unresolved issues, and it piles up, and it's a problem. The underlying causes that lead to sadness, fear, anxiety, shame, guilt, all these things, they need to be addressed. That's how we're created and designed, to feel, and for those feelings to help us navigate life in a messy world. If you watch the Engage and Wrestling with Emotions videos, I talk about the ways emotions help us navigate life. All emotions require some sort of response. We do something about the situation we're in, or what we're thinking, or what we're believing. All emotions provide an opportunity to respond. All emotions provide an opportunity to connect with other people, and also an opportunity to lean on God for help or trust the gospel for truth. When we numb our emotions through alcohol, we avoid exploring the cause, and we miss out on these benefits. We miss our chance to respond in good, right, and healthy ways, and we miss out on an important chance to connect with other people and trust God. One of the biggest benefits of dealing with emotions is maturing. By dealing with the things that cause us to feel all this different stuff in life, we grow up, we mature, and we figure out how to better navigate life in the future. When certain things lead to certain feelings, we wrestle with that, and then we go through it, and then we learn how to navigate life's up and downs better. We're more resilient, and we're more prepared, and we're also more able to help other people go through similar ups and downs. If you listen to my podcast on my journey with alcohol, one of the big effects that alcohol had on me was that it kept me immature. It kept me stuck. It hindered my ability to deal with my addiction and heal from many of my wounds. Part of healing is feeling. Part of maturing is feeling. It's how we're designed. Emotions are a gift that help us do this when we address them. Alcohol numbed it all, and it kept me stuck, and it stunted my growth as a man, and as an adult. It gave me a way out of dealing with my emotions and instead gave me an easy way to feel better. But it did not leave me in a better place or better off or better equipped for life. It hindered me. So that is how alcohol can affect us emotionally. Next, I'm going to explore how alcohol and avoiding all these feelings can actually come back to bite us in regard to mental health issues. That is it for today. I hope this episode helps you maybe get a new perspective on how alcohol affects us and helps you with whatever your goals are. As always, thanks for listening. We'll see you next episode.